Newfoundland, a reoccurring tradition that our team has been fortunate enough to experience for many years. It's a journey that you have to undergo to fully understand. Complete disconnect from everyday life as you journey into the unknown, with the anticipation of an encounter that will turn into a lifelong memory that will never be taken away.
It's all over now. They let me in. First time in Canada, first time moose hunting. Not my first time to hunt with Clede. First time to hunt with Kyle. We're ready to go. This is like the first of the second day of a 2-day travel deal for me. I'm ready to be there.
I would start this truck and we'd get going if somebody would tell me where my keys disappeared to.
You really ain't got the keys?
You need to know.
It's a lot of gear.
What do you do? That's way too much gear.
A lot of gear. So growing up as a kid, there's always hunts that you just dream about going on. You can't imagine ever actually getting to go on these type hunts. Well, for me, one of those hunts would be going to the North Country, and having the chance to go to Newfoundland was just an unbelievable experience for me. With all the time we had, we get the bows out, make sure everything's still dialed in from the airlines, and dude, I cannot wait to get in the woods. For me, this is my first time on a float plane. Everything I'm experiencing other than the hunt is brand new to me, and it makes the trip just, I mean, I'm like a kid with my eyes wide open the whole time.
Here we go, off on the Seafer.
Pass up that yellow rope to under, Chris, and walk up that way. And walk on the back of the phone, right?
First opportunity we've had
Hold that rope, Chris, and walk
to
up that way.
ride in the new
Walk up to our
plane
dock,
here.
into the
So
dock, and
I'm
drive
excited
the
to
pole
get out
on.
to camp. I'm actually really excited.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Nikon. Trust earned. Big and J, the aroma is super strong, the range is super long. And Swagger, the bipod with moves. Strut and Buck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion, business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
Well, it's our first morning here in Newfoundland. We ain't even got to the top yet. We've seen one good bull and a good caribou, so we're pretty excited. We're gonna head up top, do some classes, and see what else we can't turn up. It's been a long 3 days getting here, but we're hunting this morning finally, so. We're one man down though, Cleve. He's sick back at camp, which sucks for him, but Kyle got bumped up in the batting lineup because of it. We're gonna ease on, see what we can't turn up.
So, Brandon and I had the chance to hunt this morning together. First time ever. Pretty cool opportunity. And got on some good moose bulls this morning, but we got busted. Now we've spotted a herd of about 6 or 7 caribou, and we are gonna try to get on them. So I have a caribou tag this year. Pretty excited about that. So we're gonna see if we can get it done. So we just snuck up here. Got the stag and his cows sitting up here. Stag and does, I don't know. They're up here less than 100 yards. We're gonna sneak over onto this ridge. Hopefully they'll come up this valley right in front of us.
So these caribou were kind of filtering around the end of a little ridge here as we were coming around it also. Kyle popped up and got a peek at them, and we just hunkered down and let the caribou lay down and get comfortable.
3 bedded, 3 standing. Sketchy. But we're here. Now if the wind stays in our favor, we should be able to sneak within shooting range for sure. Might get in just close enough and wait him out. Wait till he stands.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Expedition Archery. Experience perfection. Thermacell. Turn it on. Mosquitoes gone. And Buck Bomb, explosive results. Strut and Buck is being brought to you by B&W Trailer Hitches. Completely stows away and is 100% American made. Because the best adventures begin with towing.
So one of the challenges with hunting in Newfoundland and also hunting caribou is, one, the wind never stops blowing, and two, caribou very rarely stand still.
Just touched his butt end. Did you see how far that wind took that? Did he started moving when I shot? I thought he was gonna stand still just a little longer. Man, that's frustrating. Could all get it, but between wind drift and him moving it, barely clipped. A little tough to fur off his back end.
Well, time to make the walk of shame.
Go over
Back to the guides.
Well, I gotta go pick up my arrow first.
When you work hard like that to get in on an animal and get that close and be that close to possibly putting your tag on him, and then for it to turn out like that, it's emotional. You know, you've put in so much work for that moment, and then it doesn't pan out the way you had it in your head. It's tough. It's real tough.
Day 4 here in Newfoundland. As you can see, the fog and rain came in last night, and the fog this morning's got us socked in pretty much. Our primary goal is to try and kill a caribou today. We're going to a new area, not a new area, but we're going further out into an area that we've been hunting already to try and find some. Time to get some stuff done.
We're kind of basically sitting around waiting for this fog to lift so we can start glassing and see some stuff in it. And as soon as the fog got off the lake, we spot a group of caribou, and after looking at them for a while, we finally figured out, I mean, this is the stag that Kyle missed with his bow a couple days before.
We got Kyle's caribou spotted, and we're headed after them now.
So these caribou are across the lake from us, so it's a pretty big jaunt to get to where we need to be to even think about putting a stock on them. I mean, we hauled down the mountain, had to get in the boat, cross the lake, and then make probably a 1.5 mile stalk around to get the wind right to where we can even start approaching these caribou.
We started on the other side of the lake. We were moose hunting, but we found the stag that I had shot the first day. So we worked our way back down to camp, jumped in the boat, came across the lake. And we snuck up to where we think they are. They could be bedded down. We're not exactly sure where they are, actually. It looks a lot different from over here than it did from over there, so they could be anywhere in here. So it might be just a little bit of a waiting game here to figure out where they are and then make a move on them.
We get the wind right, we close the distance. Kyle pops the swagger out and he's rock solid. We're just waiting on these caribou to get in the right position for him to take a shot.
Strut and Buck is being brought to you by Quiet Cat Electric Bikes. Financing available starting at $75 a month. Hunter Safety System. Saving lives is what we do. And Sportsman's Guide. Outfitting your passion for the outdoors at the lowest prices. Strut and Buck is being brought to you by the Tour 12 Podcast. Experience 12 months of living your passion, business, leadership, and life. Search the Tour 12 Podcast on iTunes.
Kyle pops the swagger out and he's rock solid. We're just waiting on these caribou to get in the right position for him to take a shot. Kyle's just got a small window to shoot through, and this stag steps in it, and dude, he smoked him.
Got him. I got him.
So when we figure out that this is the stag that Kyle had an opportunity at a couple days before, I mean, we are pumped, because here we are, we got a second chance. We've got story with this animal, and we are pumped.
He crashed. It's hard to. Yeah, day one of the hunt, I shot at this magnificent beast. It was windy, he moved. I hit him, almost didn't hit him. It was that bad. But thankfully, Brandon spotted him this morning swimming across one of the big ponds over here, pushing his does around still. He was not hurt at all. In fact, he started feeding right after I shot him, so.
That is so cool to be able to kill that bull.
Yeah, that makes me feel good. Well, it is the end of my 2018 caribou hunt here at Conn River Outfitting in Newfoundland. I don't even know how to express how I feel right now. This animal is so awesome, and it's taken us 5 years to get this tag. So the first day we were out here, I had an opportunity to shoot it with the bow, and that's really what I wanted to do. But between the wind and him moving, I just clipped his back end a little bit, and it kind of made me sick to my stomach. So having the opportunity to come in here and shoot him today and put him on the ground just puts a close to the story and makes me feel a whole lot better inside. So, man, I can't thank Conn River enough for, the opportunity to hunt this animal, and just, I gotta thank the animal, because holy cow, this thing is magnificent.
Yeah, Brandon's like that too.
It's not exactly sharp.
No, that should be like that laser.
Just to make it.
Yeah.
So when we get back with the caribou, it's chaotic because we're moving camp. We're moving to a camp called Madonagonics after we get back. We're moving that night. So it's a mad rush to get everything packed up, get supplies packed up. David's on his way with the plane. These caribou tags are the main priority right now. We're running out of days and we're trying to get these tags filled, and with the lack of caribou we've seen in this area, just that one little group, and we've killed the stag out of it. So we're moving camps, we're headed to another place, and we're gonna try and get Cleet's caribou knocked down. We've also got a moose tag that hopefully we get to fill because it's got my name on it.